Hey, what's going on?
What's up, bro?
All right, what's happening, man?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. Glad you guys can make it.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Lacey.
Hi, Jamie.
Jamie, very nice to meet you. How y'all doing today?
Amazing. Here to see that cyber beast you've been telling me about. Oh yeah.
Oh,
you know,
man.
as soon as I saw you with one, I had to come and test it out.
Yeah, man. Hey, I love this thing. This is my baby here.
Okay.
And we're gonna get around in it and have a great time. And I hope you really like it. I have a sneaking suspicion you will.
Okay.
And we'll have a really great time.
All right.
So feel free to ask me anything about it, and hopefully, you know, I can answer all your questions. Wow. This is nice. This is how you get in. You gotta press the button on the side.
Wow.
Look at that. You see that meat? You see that? What if Daddy had one of them?
Yeah. You just pull it open.
Chivalry is dead. It didn't open for you.
That is a Model X feature now.
I'll still do the honor. See, this car can do what I can do.
No,
Don't ever think you can replace me.
Okay, so with the Cybertrucks, it has what's known as steer-by-wire, right? Steer-by-wire means there's no physical connection between the steering wheel and the wheels. What happens is this is like a rheostat in here. And when you turn the wheel, it sends a signal to a computer requesting to turn the wheels. I want the vehicle to turn this much, and the computer figures out how much to turn the wheels at any given speed. The computer knows what you're requesting. It knows the road conditions as you're rolling across it. It knows where it's slick, what wheels are gripping. So when you turn the wheel, it's able to take all that stuff into account and figure out how to turn the tires. So consequently, at slower speeds, it will allow you full authority over the wheels to turn the vehicle and turn very tight. But at higher speeds, it's going to limit some of that so that you don't make all these real jerky movements.
You don't flip the car over.
Right,
So you
down the
can't
road.
really flip the Cybertruck over.
It's pretty tough to flip over.
So you know how people like spin out in parking lots? They turn it, wheel spinning.
You can do it.
Okay, this still lets you do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
I don't think it'll work very well, but you know, it'll let you do that. Because the wheels on this truck, all four wheels turn. So I don't know if you noticed.
So how could it? Well, they're not turning at the same time, though,
Yes,
right?
they are.
So how could it? How could it skid? It just be a perfect circle, like.
Almost.
You said it'd be difficult.
It's tight. Yeah, I said it'll be difficult. Okay.
I became Iron Man in my head, trying to build a car in my head, trying to figure out why don't that have a What a second, time out.
Right.
So you'll notice the first thing when you get in here, the first thing you're going to notice is that there are a lack of controls in here, right? You don't see any stalks, you don't see any air vents hardly, you don't see anything. And they did that intentionally. So basically everything that you want, everything that you need is up here on this screen. That includes the gear shift. So yeah, you don't see a gear shift anyway.
Right, absolutely, you're right.
Yeah, so the way you know how to drive is, it says once you have your seatbelt on, it says tap to activate reverse, put your foot on the brake. Oh, they don't have the seatbelts on. No. See, this is why you want to trust the car instead of yourself. See? And they have a screen back here as well. And back here, you can watch movies and stream.
Some meat's kind of in the way of it, but you got a screen there.
Yeah.
But this is the gear shift. So that's backwards. That's forward. Shift to reverse, and when you tap it, it goes into park. And that's it. Pretty simple, really.
You got the cameras here, rear camera. That's the front camera. And you can see the representation. What this is doing, it has all the video cameras looking around, and it's translating this into a picture that it can see all the lines on the ground, all the different vehicles. And so you can see everything. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Back it up. Think about it, they give you all of this muscle, right? The way the car looks, all this muscle. But you don't have a gear shaft to assert your masculinity. You know what I'm saying? You got your lady over here, you want your gear shaft here. Or you're driving, your hand just sit on it, you know. Because I need a fold gear shift, just something sitting right here. Great. Because you get this feeling that at any moment you could just, you know. But right here, it's just, she's like, all you got is reverse and forward. That's all you got is two moves. You a two-trick pony, that's it.
You know, women nowadays, they complaining now.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to say they like speed.
Just more options. They
Just more options.
They just want more options.
Okay, here's some more options for you. See, I have it on entry mode right now, right? That's how it is so you can get in the vehicle. Normally we ride, when we run around slow, we're in medium, but if I put it up high, raise the truck up.
Is it air or is it?
It's air.
Okay.
As we get moving, it goes down to medium. When we get to highway speeds, it's going to go down to low for aerodynamics.
Okay.
And that's where it'll sit on the highway. So, you're thinking about buying a Tesla?
I am. This is actually my favorite car right now. Every time I see it, it jumps out at me. So, when you got one, you know I had to come check you out, man, and ride around in it.
Well, I'm glad you came because, you know, I absolutely love this vehicle. There's so many things to love about it, and it's a lot of fun to drive, and we're going to have a lot of fun here in a minute.
Okay.
For real, for real.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. It looks real nice, real clean, roomy in here, spacious. But it's no buttons, man. It's nothing to.
Well, you got
totally
do you need buttons?
I've been in.
Do you want your binky? I
kind of feel like I need buttons because I'm so used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like thermostat. You don't have your vents. You don't have.
So vents. Check this out. You pull this up on the screen, and you got the vents, and you can control them like this. That's how you control it where you want to go. Same on this side as well. Oh, the other thing I didn't show you, the steering wheel, because it is steer by wire, right? You don't have to do this. So you can't do your pip move. You know
Right,
how
you can't. The
you're
wheel's
doing
not
this?
round, right?
Oh, it doesn't have to be round, but the wheel only goes over about this far. It doesn't go any further than that.
Oh, because it won't do a complete turn.
No, it won't. Not the steering wheel itself will not.
Right. Okay.
But the wheels will turn all the way to the side because of it. It's because it's being controlled by computer.
Right.
And the question goes, well, why do you want to be able to do that? Opposed to
just holding it and it just go around. You're right. Right.
Yeah, so you can drive this thing with one hand all day long and it's not an issue.
Got you. Okay. So no more Cedric the Entertainer.
Exactly.
No more of this. The Sexy City had all of that. You can't do none of that in the Tesla.
Nope. You're out of luck. Not in the Cybertruck. That's not going to happen.
Tell me, so you deal with a lot of our relationships, right? What's the most difficult relationship you've had to deal with? It's hard to say. All of them pretty much consist really mainly on communication. Most of the time, what needs to be said has been said, but it wasn't received. How many couples do you think you've helped? Hundreds, thousands, right? I do this thing where I have clients that I help personally as well, but I do videos daily where I'll take a certain relationship breakdown where the husband and wife, the boyfriend and girlfriend might be arguing about something, and I'll take it, I'll break down that video and talk about the nuance that video and how they could have, handled that better. I wrote a book called Emotional Terrorizer that really breaks down how people, when they're upset, they get short-sighted and they can throw away their whole life over just the emotional everything. And so the book is really about how to be more stable, don't lose yourself in those moments, and how to notice red flags. We see that in other people. There's people like that in the world like too.
So how you ladies like the relationship? It works out really well for you?
It works. That's what we made it work. Yeah, that's how we see it. Was like we couldn't.
What's
right
the
now,
tough?
We couldn't even see it any different.
What's the toughest part for you guys?
That's a tough question now. 'Cause, I mean, if you would have asked us in the beginning, that's like everything's done worked out. I would say at the beginning it was more of just getting times together, but
Getting times together?
Everything's flowing. Yeah, just like you have your own alone time. You know what I'm saying? Then you have your family time and things like that.
Yeah, working out. So we have a schedule. So we can spend a lot of time, spend our time together. So it's not random. So like say Mondays and Tuesdays, I spend time with Jamie. Wednesdays and Thursdays, Lacey and I spend time together. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I spend time with all of the family, the children, and everybody.
And y'all are in the same house, right?
All in the same house, yeah.
So what's the best part?
The best part. Oh man. Well, the answer might be different if you ask me versus them, but I'm going to say tribe and family. I love having tribe and family.
Okay. I know you knows why I'm stopping.
You know why I'm stopping?
Oh, lunch.
Okay, so if you've never had a Tesla before, all of the higher end Teslas do have one thing in common. And when I mean higher end, the performance Teslas all have one thing in common.
Okay.
They have some version of what they call launch mode. And it would be the equivalent of you in your nice sports car, putting your foot on the brake, putting your foot all the way down the accelerator, and just letting the wheels spin, and then just let go of the brake. We got something very similar here in the Cybertruck. They call it launch mode, except you don't spin the tires. It'll just launch. It's gonna launch. My advice, you might wanna hold your head to the back of the seat.
Wow.
You might lose that hat. So first of all, we're gonna go into beast mode. Now it's in beast mode. And now it's ready to launch. Put my foot on the brake. Put my right foot down. That's launch mode. See how the car's lowering? It's ready to go. Ready? Hold on. 3, 2, 1, launch.
Yo, you cannot get used to this.
Oh my God.
Y'all felt it in my brain and everything.
I was screaming. That was crazy.
Now see, the thing is, there was somebody right there. Now if wasn't nobody right there,
That was a
Oh,
whole
no.
roller coaster.
Well, there always
That
has to
was
be
cool.
somebody right here, even when it's all
I
out.
was
Got you.
insane.
Right.
I wasn't
right.
expecting that at all. I heard what he said, but I still
didn't
did not.
register.
Yeah, not at all.
Oh, you can't. There's no words to prepare somebody for it. You can try,
That was
but
crazy.
if you've never been on a roller coaster or something, I imagine it's like the thing that shoots you straight up in the air. People be all bugging. That's what it feels. I could feel it in my body and my brain, everything. It's crazy. So you could tell somebody, hey, this thing about to take off and go from 0 to 60. Listen, man, it's nothing like I've experienced before. This was crazy, and it's smooth though. It's like we're going into the future. That's what it feels. I feel like you're in a time. That's what you should tell people. It's like getting into a time machine and going into the future, right? That's what it
It
feels
is.
like.
And the thing is, you notice like all the front end lifts up. So it's using all 4 wheels to maintain contact with the road. And it can tell when one wheel is starting to slip, and it'll cut out power to that wheel. And it'll put it to the other wheels. And that's how I say it will keep accelerating faster and faster and faster without losing control.
You can feel the takeoff, but when it comes to a stop, there's no jerk. Like
Right.
it was so smooth. Like you felt it more taking off than you did coming to a stop.
Right.
And you're going to be amazed how much steering you have available when you're actually in launch mode and you're going that fast down the highway. You still have a lot of control. It doesn't feel like the vehicle's out of control. You know, like if you were in a Corvette and tried that, right? You'd feel the back end fishtailing on you, and you'd be struggling to keep it going in a straight line. This one's easy because it's all computer control. Makes it very easy.
It's like having Dale Earnhardt. Earhart?
Earnhardt.
Amelia Earhart's. That's a pilot joke.
Okay, I'll take it. It's all
He
right.
said, okay, I'll take it. There's not many of those, right? I imagine. Oh, okay. There's a lot of those?
To varying degrees.
That's a pilot joke.
Varying degrees.
That's funny.
Yeah, it flew right over my head. So that's launch mode. So this, like I said, this is a cyber beast, and so it just doesn't get any better than that. The only other vehicle that's going to really truly beat it off the line like that is a Model S Plaid, and that one does 0 to 60 in I think 1.9, 2. It's a four-door luxury sedan. Yeah, this is 7,000 pounds. You're launching 0 to 60 in 2.6.
You know, my thing is, why would you need that? What makes this?
Have you not driven around Atlanta, man?
Can't see the reason why you need that. That's crazy
I
to
was
me.
just
It
thinking
works
that,
beautiful.
right.
Don't get me wrong. It's a rush, huge adrenaline rush.
Yep.
It gives you control, but if you're the one that's driving it, the feeling that I'm feeling when it's taking me, however fast it's taking me, I don't know if I could control it, even if it's controllable, because I can feel it everywhere. It's unreal. It's like whatever's happening when the car's moving forward like that. It is a phenomenon. There's no hurry that you need to be in.
Right. Like, when can I use this?
That's
To where
right.
I just felt like if I wasn't bald already, I'm gonna push my hairline back. Like every time I do it, my hairline gonna go back a little bit. Cause that's crazy, bro. As soon as we stopped, I started feeling, see if I left something. I started patting my pockets. I was like, are we in last Wednesday? What the hell? What time is it? Whoever thought of that and said, I'm gonna put that in there, that's just crazy.
That's definitely a toy.
It's like a nitro button on Fast and Furious or something. Like, what else would you need that for? And you have to do it from the stop position, right?
For launch, yes. But,
Okay.
but make no mistake, even if you're at speed, right? This vehicle has 3 motors on it, 1 permanent magnet, 2 induction motors. Even when you're at 60 and you put your foot down on this in beast mode, you're going to accelerate fast. It won't be quite like a launch, but you're going to feel it without a doubt.
I believe you.
And man,
I've never felt anything like that. It literally felt like a carnival ride, like some type of roller coaster. That's what it felt like.
yeah.
Like we were being launched. That's the perfect name for it. It's like you're being launched for real.
Until how long does it stay in launch mode? You know, all that force. Do you have to slow it down, or will it?
Oh, I have to slow it down.
Okay.
Yeah,
But eventually it'll reach your top speed.
it's like 134.
Right. So
But that's
it
only
would go
limited by the
until it reach
computer.
top speed, right?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it'll just keep on going.
And it's governed down by the computer.
Correct.
How fast would it go if you open it up? Do you know?
Nobody's tried it to my knowledge yet.
Okay.
Sounds like a review.
If you pop the new, you reprogram the ECU in here and release the governor, I don't know how fast it will go, truth be told. I know they do that because of the heat in the motors. So we have another mode in here, right? It's called off-road mode. We'll go to off-road mode. So now the truck starts adjusting to go off-road. You can feel the truck moving right now. Yeah. So it's leveling the truck automatically. It shows you the pitch and roll of the vehicle. It shows you your direction. But you can put in overland, Baja for off-roading, rock, gravel, deep snow, sand. Even has wade mode. Wade mode basically seals the battery pack, pressurizes it, so that you can go in
like through
very
water.
very deep water. And there are some guys on YouTube that have gone in water that came up here almost to the window. And have
And no
driven
water
through it.
gets in anything.
So what I was going to show you is that here on the screen is that you have the battery temp, and then you have the front and rear motor temperatures as well. If you try to go 130 for a very long time, eventually the motors are just going to heat up.
Mhm.
And if you let it go really fast, if you just take that restriction off, you're going to wind up burning up the motors at a certain point. But will you be able to go faster? Yeah, sure.
Well, you think as much as they put on gas, right? You wouldn't think an electric car would do this without fuel, number one. And then you're taking away the friction from pressing it and having to spin out against the road. Then it's monitoring every tire to see if it loses friction, it shifts energy to a different tire. How can you compete against that? Like you're saying, I don't know if I trust that, right? Like, you know, a car driving for you, but this thing is so much more sophisticated. This car is like 1,000 of you,
I got you.
and you like, I don't trust this car.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like you're handicapped compared to this car, and to say I'm afraid of this car is crazy. So as long as Tesla has ultimate control, it won't really matter, right?
So basically,
But Tesla has ultimate control, so if you get control of Tesla,
There you go.
Well,
yeah, I
the
don't
other
trust it.
thing
No, I'm
is,
just joking. Black people, boy, we conspiracy theorists, right?
you know, for me, I was just like, well, I mean, if you owe Tesla money, repo man.
Yeah, there you go.
The car just
no.
leave.
Exactly. You don't need a repo man.
Exactly.
Soon as gonna have an eject button, just kick you out the car.
and drive home. Or drive back to the dealership.
Take your girl back home. Kick you out. Take your girl home.
We have what's known as FSD, full self-drive. So it's more than just adaptive cruise control. We do have adaptive cruise control in here, and in the cars, they have lane assist, which basically keeps you in the center of the lane as you're driving.
But for those that pay for the upcharge, or if you have a Foundation Series Cybertruck, we have full self-driving, in which case the computer can drive the vehicle itself. Actually, I know just the place. Sonny's Barbecue. So you plug it in right there, just like that.
In 500 feet, bear right onto Beards Road.
And so now, we're going to go out on the highway for a minute as well. And I'll show you what it does out there. But I'll show you what full self-driving, what it can and cannot do. And keep in mind, every day it's getting better, because right now we're on version 12. Version 13 comes out roughly next month. It's supposed to be, from what I understand, 500% better between what we call critical interventions with the full self-driving, meaning the driver had to hit the brake to stop an accident or something of that nature. Every time they come out with a new iteration of the autopilot, there are fewer and fewer times that you actually have to interact with it. And on this next one, it's supposed to be a huge leap, because you've heard about AI, right? All that training of AI, well, first of all, these cars are uploading consistently data to Tesla.
Okay.
Every inch that we travel on the road, it's recording the elevation, it's recording the condition of that road, it's recording everything and sending all that data back to Tesla. And this is why Tesla's going to win the technical battle against all of the other EV manufacturers. They have all this data, and now they've invested all this money in these data centers to process all of this data with artificial intelligence. So now it's able to say, okay, I know that road. That road has a few potholes, and here's where they're located at. And here's the steepness of the road. Here's the grade of the road. And by doing that, it's able to communicate that information to every other Tesla. So now all of the Teslas rolling around already know the road out in front of it, which is a huge help for the autopilot. Because one of the biggest challenges is you never know what's over the next hill. You don't know what to do. You don't know whether or not to slow down, speed up, or anything else. Now it knows. And this is going to be the first autopilot that's going to be trained on AI here in version 13. And it learns from its mistakes. So every time we intervene here and we make a mistake, it's going to learn from that mistake. So it's going to be a learning computer from here on out. And that's one of the things I really like about Tesla. Now you're buying a car, where it used to be you bought a car, you got what you got, and it was going to be whatever it was going to be from the time you bought it. Teslas aren't like that. You buy the vehicle, and you know what? Over time, it gets upgraded. They put in new features. I mean, the software gets updated. So now you bought a platform that's kind of future-proof to a certain extent. So let's say we go for a ride and show you FSD. What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right, let's roll. We'll take it out of off-road mode here.
I'm going to engage FSD. Computer's got it. So it's looking around with all the cameras, and the beauty about it is the cameras can see a lot better than us. So it already knows
So
where.
it's doing all this by itself, y'all. So if you look down or something, will it stop the car? Does it want your eyes on the road, or just you in the car?
It wants my eyes on the road. If I look away for too long, it's going to start complaining. And eventually, if I look away long enough, it's going to give me what's known as a strike. It's going to slap me on the wrist. It's going to say, hey, you need to pay attention. And if it does it enough, it'll give me a strikeout, in which case FSD will disconnect. It's going to give me control of the vehicle. And for the rest of the drive, it's going to be deactivated until I can put it into park and change it. So yeah, so they make sure that you pay attention. And keep in mind, if you pick up your phone, it knows you have a phone in your hand. And it looks doubly hard at you if you have a phone in your hand.
Okay, so you fall asleep at the wheel, right? You pass out. What does the car do? It doesn't like pull you over to somewhere safe and sound and then...
Actually, yes, it does.
Okay.
If you pass out, it's going to know you're not paying attention for whatever reason. And this has happened. That's how.
Yeah, I can imagine it would.
And so it'll disconnect, but I said disconnect, but it doesn't really truly disconnect. It still stays active. It's waiting for you to take control, and if you don't take control immediately, it's going to pull off onto the shoulder and stop.
This is bad. Now, Jamie, I know you said it ain't your favorite car from the outside of it. What do you think about inside, everything that it does?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay.
Inside is amazing. And like I said, the self-driving is a little different than I envisioned. I was thinking, of course, nobody gonna be there, and we just be sitting here. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you still have some control in a way. So
What you're thinking about is the robotaxi that's coming next year.
yes, that's exactly.
That's the one you're thinking about. That one does not have a steering wheel or pedals. Yeah.
That's a different story.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. Y'all had a good time?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna definitely have to do this again soon. Cybertruck, or would you be considering something else?
I want this. I want this one actually.
Oh, well,
Not happening.
no.
Can't get my boy to go ahead and give me this one right here. I gotta order my own. How long it take to get it to you?
Well, right now it's about a few weeks, a month.
A few weeks or a month.
Yeah. If you
I
ordered it today,
normally struggle with that. Normally when I pay for something, I gotta be able to take it with me. Pair of shoes. I went in a place one time, ordered some shoes. Then I had my size. There's like, you want to just order them, we send them to your house? No, I want them now.
Understand.
So I can't just go buy one of these off the lot. I gotta order it and have it.
It depends on how far you're willing to travel.
Call this one the foundation. So
Yeah, I was getting ready to say. So the way that breaks down is you have a foundation series and a non-foundation series. If you just wanted to be exclusive, you'd hurry up and get a foundation series because they've stopped making them. The only way to get one is to find one that's currently sitting in inventory right now.
Oh.
And every day goes by, somebody's bought another one and it's gone.
Okay.
The foundation series is basically the same as the non-foundation series, except it has all the trimmings, such as the white decor. Comes with full self-driving, comes with the premium internet and all of this. The non-foundation series doesn't have all of that. You have to buy it basically a la carte.
Oh, okay. See, I had it in my mind backwards. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, so that's how you do it. The non-foundation series, everything's just a la carte, and you don't have the foundation series badging. But if that means something to you later on as a collector, which it possibly could, then you might want to get a foundation series. There are small differences between the foundation series Beast and the foundation series all-wheel drive, such as this nice dash up here. Mm-hmm. That's only on the Beast. The acceleration only on the Beast. The all-wheel drive
launch only on the Beast.
Only on the Beast. The all-wheel drive version will do 0 to 60 in 3.6 as opposed to 2.6. So there's some minor differences. If you're trying to save money, that's fine. If you don't want the foundation series badging, just buy the non-foundation series and then customize it as you want.
Okay, so the foundation is the foundation series pretty much all the bells and whistles.
All the bells and whistles.
Does that mean they're all the same price, or is there a starting price for the foundation and it goes up from there, or?
There are 4 different prices essentially. The foundation series B starts, it's $120,000.
Okay.
There's nothing to add on to it, so it's not like it's going to go up.
Okay.
The foundation series all-wheel drive, not the Beast. Mm-hmm. That one's $101,000.
Okay.
The non-foundation series starts at $80,000 for the all-wheel drive version, and starts at $100,000 for the Beast version, and then it's a la carte on all the little options that you put on.
Okay. So it's like those are the base models, and you order all your. Okay.
Correct. And then, so there's some question of what you want, what you're specifically looking for, but. A lot of people wanted the Beast. There's folks online that are going, yeah, I wish I'd ordered the Beast. I have the all-wheel drive, but I probably should have got the Beast. And, not much regret there, but
Yeah, this is the model I would want. This is crazy. Now, as far as I like the interior and all that kind of stuff. I like this, of course, but losing that I don't even know if I would use the launch, but I gotta have it. That's crazy.
And that's why you get the Beast,
right? You gotta have the Beast.
You gotta have the Beast. The launch is great. It is absolutely wonderful.
I think you should see it too. Like, can you get that, Tom? Can you show him? Can you pull that up where you hit the button, the Beast, and it shows it?
Oh yeah.
Like you're looking down a tunnel.
Yeah. Hold up.
It's like you get this feeling like you're freaking Batman. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I'll put it here.
Look at her, boy.
It's hard for me to catch it because of the glare.
Cheetah stance complete. I never noticed that before.
Where? Oh, when you said it lowers, I was thinking it crouched down just like a cat before it pounced.
Yeah, it did.
And it says cheetah stance. That's crazy.
So I gotta make sure I let off the gas pedal first because I don't want to launch it. And
That'd
go,
be crazy.
Oh, that'd be a whole other video. The vehicle.
You imagine a bunch of gangsters in a shootout, like, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah, really. Well, most of it's bulletproof. Mostly.
Dang, that's crazy.
Mostly.
That's what you were saying earlier when you said it was all metal.
Yeah, steel, yeah.
Yeah, it is all steel.
That is crazy, man. This is a beautiful car, man. It's unreal to me.
Cool, thank
it's like
you.
it's like the Bat vehicle,
Well,
but a little bit more streamlined. You know.
yep.
You don't feel like that? You don't feel like Batman when you're driving it?
Well, that's why a lot of guys get a black wrap on it.
Okay.
That's why you see so many matte black Cybertrucks running around, is because they all want to feel like Batman.
Yeah.
I went another direction. I almost went Iron Man, but no. This is what I went.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great compromise.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
So, yeah. Well, Kevin, it's been great. Love having you here. Please come back again and see us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We
Pleasure.
really look forward to it. But for now, hope everybody had fun. Check out Kevin's channel. We'll be putting a link down in the bottom. Take a look. These lovely ladies. Hopefully see more of them in there. So we'll see you guys next time. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. This has been the Red Review with Kevin and his channel, which is
Kevin Wesley Be The Evolution. And you got to make sure that you check my man out, man. The car's amazing. His reviews are great. He breaks these things down spec for spec. If you're looking for any piece of equipment and you want to know about it, you got to go check him out because he's going to make sure you know about it. I feel like I know about this car already. Like when I buy it, they don't got to explain nothing to me. You see what I'm saying? I'm good. I know everything.
sweet.
He could sell these cars. I used to sell cars. He could be a salesman. You can tell that he knows his stuff. This
Cool.
is bad.
It's been great, Kevin. Until we see you guys next time, it's been the Red Review. Have a good one and peace.